इदानीं प्रार्थना मन्त्रं पठामि अनन्तरं कक्षारम्भः भविष्यति। ॐ विश्वानि देव सवितर्दुरितानि परासुव यद्भद्रं तन्न आसुव। ॐ यां मेधां देवगणाः पितरश्चोपासते तया मामद्य मेधयाग्ने मेधाविनं कुरु स्वाहा। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Now, before we begin, as yesterday our admin Mr. Hariom had informed that after 7:05 no one will be admitted in the class. It has been informed again, time and again, that everyone should join the class before 7 a.m. So the link is always open at 6:45. Since the number is large, more than around 150, so link is opened 15 minutes before time, so that people may join. But I find that some people continue to joining at much later than 7 a.m. So we have fixed time up to 7:05. After 7:05, no one will be admitted in the class. And everyone should make it a point that in our next class, you should join definitely before 7 a.m. अद्य अस्माकं कक्षा आरभ्यते। अहम् इदानीं वदनस्मि यत् सर्वे सप्तवादनपर्यन्तम् अत्र कक्षायाम् आगच्छन्तु। यतः सप्तवादनात् अनन्तरं पञ्चनिमेषः गमिष्यति, तदनन्तरं कस्यापि प्रवेशः न भविष्यति। अतः आगामी कक्षातः सर्वे प्रयासं कुर्वन्तु यत् सप्तवादनात् पूर्वमेव युक्तः भवेयुः इति। ह्यः अस्माकम् अध्ययनस्य विषयः आसीत् हलन्त अजन्तशब्दाः हलन्तशब्दाः कीदृशाः भवन्ति तद्विषये। What is ajanta shabda and what is halant? Now, what we have studied, the two things must be made very, very clear in your mind. What is to be being discussed is, some people have put questions, what is Anubandh, what is Itsangyak, etc., etc. You don't have to bother about all this right now. These will come at the proper moment. What has been studied till now, the two things which we must be able to understand. One is the what is ach and what is hal. So the word viched prakriya, how the this word viched prakriya katham bhavati, katham ekasmin akshare tatra vyanjanasya swarasya tatra sanyoga bhavati. How a vyanjan and swar combine themselves in a letter, that has to be understood properly, and how they can be separated, that is called word vichhed. Word vichhedah, word vichhedah विषये वयं अभ्यासं कृतवन्तः। अनन्तरम् अपरः विषयः प्रत्याहार निर्माणं। प्रत्याहार निर्माणस्य विषयः, तस्य आवश्यकता अस्ति किम् अच् किम् अस्ति, हल् किम् अस्ति, एतद् अवश्यमेव ज्ञातव्यम्। तस्य विषये ह्यः विस्तरेण अस्माभिः चर्चा कृता। In that matter, we have discussed in detail in our last classes what is Ach and what is Hal. Ach is the group of letters which are called Swara, and Hal is the group of letters which are called Vyanjana. Uh, and and Vyanjan letters, they must have a cut sign below at the bottom of it, which shows, which indicates that this letter belongs to Hal Pratyahar. How the Pratyahar being constructed, that is also to be understood, which we have studied in detail in our last classes. How a Pratyahar is constructed. You have to do some exercise at your home and try to understand. We have done detailed exercise how a Pratyahar is constructed. That Pratyahar construction must be understood. If that is understood, then you don't have to bother what is Anubandh and what is Itsangyak, etc., etc. They will come later. But how they are constructed, that has to be understood. So that we can go into the sutras. Because the sutras will contain these pratyahars. And unless you understand what is a pratyahar and how it is constructed, you will not be able to understand the meaning of the sutra. So now today we will discuss something about the sutras. We have seen that sutras are of 7 types. सूत्राणि सप्तविधानि सन्ति वयं दृष्टवन्तः पूर्वमेव दृष्टवन्तः तत्र सूत्राणां प्रकारः दत्तमस्ति तत्र अस्ति अधिकारसूत्रं संज्ञासूत्रं विधिसूत्रं संज्ञा परिभाषासूत्रं विधिसूत्रं अधिकारसूत्रं संज्ञासूत्रं परिभाषासूत्रं विधिसूत्रं निषेधसूत्रं नियमसूत्रं अन्ते अतिदेशसूत्रं सप्तविधाः सन्ति सूत्राणि सप्तविधानि सन्ति अधिकारसूत्रं प्रथमम् आगच्छति अधिकारसूत्रम् अनन्तरं संज्ञासूत्रं तदनन्तरं परिभाषासूत्रम् अनन्तरं विधिसूत्रम् एतेषां एतानि सूत्राणि तस्य कार्याणि किम् इति अस्माभिः ज्ञातव्यम् प्रथमम् अधिकारसूत्रं किम् अस्ति वयं जानीमः सबसे पहले first of all we will understand what is adhikar sutra. So you will have to open your Ashtadhyayi today and we will try to understand what is adhikar sutra. So I had given you some study material that sutranang bhedah. So open that page number 28, which I had I had given you as a study material. So there I had written Adhikar Sutram Kimiti. What is Adhikar Sutra? Yesham Sutranam Uttarattar Sutreshu Nishitam Avadhi Paryantam Anuvartanam Bhavati. Tani Sutrani Adhikar Sutram iti Uchyanti. Yatha Pratyah Parasya. I will explain it now. Just I am reading it, what I had sent it, then I will explain. इति सूत्रद्वयस्य आपञ्चमाध्याये समाप्तेः सर्वत्र सूत्रेषु अनुवर्तनं भवति अनुवर्तनं किमिति पूर्वसूत्रस्य उत्तरसूत्रे अन्वयार्थम् अनुसरणम् इति. Now it has been explained in English also. The sutras which have the permit to pass through every sutra appearing next to it up to a certain extent are known as Adhikar Sutra. For example, Pratyah Parasya. That is 311 and 312. We have learned how to find out a sutra. I had shown you that in Ashtadhyayi, how to find out a sutra by seeing the number. So whenever we write a sutra, we have to write down the number also in bracket alongside, so that we know that what is the number of that sutra, so that you can find it out in your Ashtadhyayi. यदा यदा कदापि वयं एकस्य सूत्रं लिखामः तस्य संख्या अपि लिखितव्या येन ज्ञानं भवति यत् सूत्रं कुत्र अस्ति कुत्र सूत्रस्य कस्मिन् अध्याये कस्मिन् पादे इदं सूत्रं मिलिष्यति। अतः संख्या अपि अवश्यम् एव देया। अत्र 311 त्रीणि एकम् एकम् इति संख्या दत्ता प्रत्ययः इति। तो निष्कासयतु सूत्र संख्या 311 in your अष्टाध्यायी प्रत्ययः। अनन्तरम् अपरः अस्ति परश्च। प्रत्ययः। Below that sutra, it is written, इतः आरभ्य आपञ्चमाध्याय परिसमाप्ते अधिकारो अयम्। अधिकार लिखितमस्ति, अधिकारो अयम्। अत्र प्रत्ययशब्दः संज्ञात्वेन अधिक्रियते। इतः ऊर्ध्व ये अनुक्रमिष्यन्ते प्रत्ययसंज्ञास्ते विदितव्यः। अत्र संस्कृतमस्ति, कदाचित् बुधेन आगमिष्यति, अहम् इदानीं वदिष्यामि किमस्ति अस्य अर्थः। प्रत्यय एकं सूत्रमस्ति, अस्य स्वस्य किमपि अर्थः नास्ति। This pratyaya sutra does not bear any meaning by itself. Pratyaya, it cannot be given any meaning by itself. It is just a sangya. Sangya means what? A name. It is given a name. Name given to what? The peculiar words which are coming after, up to the end of fifth chapter. Panchamadhyaya Parisamapti. Up to the end of the fifth chapter, all the sutras which are coming, in those sutras, certain type of words are given. Say, I can tell you, you take out the sutra. Four one two. What is this sutra? It is a long sutra. So just about Chashtabhyam, Bhis, Nebhyam, Bhyas, Nasibhyam, Bhyas, Naso, Sam, Bhyas. It's a long sutra. So if you break this up, you will find there are 21 words are there. Su, O, Jas, Out, Sas, Ta, Bhyam, Bhis, Ye, Bhyam, Bhyas, Nasi, Bhyam, Bhyas, Nas, Os, Am, Ni, Os, Su. There are 21 words in this sutra. These words have no meaning. So these type of words are called pratyaya. So a name has been given to these type of words, pratyaya. So these type of words are coming in almost all the sutras. So many sutras up to end of the fifth chapter. Panchamadhyaya antim pad paryantam etadrishani shabdani agachanti. Etesham shabdanam kopi arthah nasti. Etesham sangya dattamasti pratyaya. So in whichever sutra this pratyaya enters, it gives the name pratyaya. Su, O, Jas, Out, Shas, etadrisha shabdanam nama bhavati pratyaya. So what happens? This pratyaya, this sutra goes into the every sutra afterwards and gives that sutra a meaning. And we will see how that happens. So this is called Adhikar Sutra. It has the permit, Adhikar, right. Adhikar means right. It has the right to enter into any sutra hereafter up to a certain extent. अस्य अधिकारः अस्ति इतो अग्रे ये यानि सूत्राणि आगच्छन्ति तेषु सूत्रेषु एतस्य प्रवेशस्य अधिकारः अस्ति अथ अधिकारः अधिकार सूत्रम् इत्युच्यते आगामी सूत्रं यत् किमपि आगच्छति तत्र यदा सूत्रस्य अर्थं करिष्यामि तदा वदिष्यामि इदानीम् अधिकार सूत्रं किमस्ति ज्ञातव्यं ततः कीदृश तत्र भवति अनन्तरं पुनश्च तत्र अस्ति अनुवृत्ति अनुवृत्ति भवति तत्र लघु अधिकारः small अधिकार when a complete sutra goes up to long distance and the next sutras, then it is adhikara. When a part of sutrasya kaschit anshah agre gacchati agre kanichan sutrani paryantam gacchati तद अनुवृत्ति इति उच्यते. तो अधिकार अनुवृत्ति मध्ये विशेष भेदः नास्ति. There is not much difference between अधिकार and अनुवृत्ति, which you will understand gradually. That adhikar and anuvritti are the same thing. The only difference is that adhikar is a complete sutra which goes up to a long distance, whereas anuvritti is a part of the sutra which goes up to few sutras ahead of it. Work of both types of sutras is the same. It enters into next sutra and give its the meaning. So that was the technique of our ancient acharyas to shorten the sutra. Because in ancient times there was no this system of writing was not there. It was only orally transmitted. The knowledge transmitted orally. The Shishyas had to memorize all the sutras. So if the sutras were short, it was easy to memorize. If they were long, it was difficult to memorize. So our ancient acharyas always made effort to shorten the sutra as much as possible. That is why initially I have explained what is sutra. Sutra means alpaksharena तत्र अनेकानि वाक्यानि यदा अल्पाक्षरेण उक्तानि भवन्ति. When a long expression is expressed in a very few letters or words, that is called sutra, without losing its meaning, without losing its content or purport. So without losing at all anything, the entire thing is expressed in very small congregation of letters or words. So that is called sutra. The sutra shaili was adopted in ancient times only to keep it in memory properly. So this adhikara and anuvritti system is also there, so that to keep the next sutra short, you don't have to repeat the same sutra again and again. So they made adhikar sutra. This adhikar sutra goes to the next sutras to give it the meaning. So that means it is the same sutra which is to be repeated in the next sutras again and again, again and again. This adhikar sutra means this sutra is to be repeated in the coming sutras again, is to be repeated. Then only it will bear its meaning. That is adhikar sutra. So Acharya always told this sutra is adhikar sutra, and its adhikar goes up to that extent. So that is called avadhi, extent. So this pratyaya, next is parasya. Parasya is also, I will explain the meaning later on, how they work. When we explain the sutra, we will find the meaning of this. Now, how to give a mark to this? So I had told you to keep a red pencil and a black pencil. So with the red pencil, you give a inverted comma-like mark at the beginning. Arambhe, that mukham adha bhavati. Inverted comma yad uchyate. Tadrisham ekam chihnam deyam. Then jnanam bhavati yat ayam sutram idam sutram tatra adhikara sutram asti asya adhikar sutram asti. Anantaram agre lekhaniyam avadhi. How long, what is the extent of the adhikar of the sutra? Up to which sutra its adhikar, its permit goes? That is written is 5-4-160, up to 5-4-160. Up to 5-4-160. The adhikar of this sutra goes up to 5-4. That is to be written by black pencil. And at the top of the sutra, you will have to give the vibhakti chin, one by one. I have already told you what is the vibhakti chin. 1 means prathama vibhakti ekvachanam. 1-2 means prathama vibhakti dvivachanam. And 1-3 means prathama vibhakti bahuvachanam. Similarly, Ditya Bhakti 2-1, Ditya Bhakti Ekvachanam. These must be understood because we will be able to understand the sutra only when we put the this Vibhakti Chinnam over each word. When the sutra is uh, words of the sutra are separated, and then we put Vibhakti Chinnam over each word, and then we make the meaning of the find out the meaning of the sutra. That will be studied later on. So now this is the how pratyah, then parascha. Parascha is also adhikar sutra. Similar sign is to be given, and this also goes up to 5-4-160. Both the adhikar goes up to that level, and at the where it ends in the next column I have shown the last the pada chaturtha pada, page 97. Last sutra is what? 160. Nishpramanishya. Here, the reverse comma becomes, uh, uh, this head becomes up. That it has become straight. Uh, Initially, it was reverse. Now it is the two commas are given there at the end. That means up to this sutra, two adhikar sutras are coming up to this sutra. This two comma red comma mark at the end of Nishpramanishya indicates that two adhikar sutras are coming up to this sutra. Which are those sutra? You can go back and find out where from it is starting. So it is written there. You can find out there where from it is starting. So this is the technique of writing Adhikar Sutra. Adhikar Sutra and Anuvritti has to be marked in your Ashtadhyayi to understand the meaning of the sutra. Without knowing the Adhikar and Anuvritti, Sutrasya meaning of the sutra cannot be derived. सूत्र से अर्थः न ज्ञायते यदि अधिकार अनुवृत्तेः ज्ञानं न भवति अतः अधिकारस्य अनुवृत्तेः ज्ञानम् अतीव आवश्यकम् तस्य ज्ञानं कथं भवति एतत् चिह्न माध्यमेन भवति केचन सूत्राणि सन्ति अहं वदामि ये अधिकार सूत्राणि सन्ति there are some sutras which are important adhikar sutra which I have given you in the next page, page 31. Pratyah Parasya already I have explained. Then there is another sutra, 3191, Dhatoh. Take out that sutra, Dhatoh, 3191, 3191. So this is also Adhikar Sutra. Put a similar inverted comma mark with your lead pencil, Dhatoh. At top of Dhatoh, write down the Vibhakti Chinna, that is 5-1. 5-1, Vibhakti Chinna. 5-1, that means Pancha Vibhakti, Ekvachanam. 5 means Pancha Vibhakti, Ek means Ekvachanam. Dhatu tasupari vibhakti chinnam 5-1. And agre up to 3-4-1-1-7. Up to 3-4-1-1-7. It's adhikar goes. And 3-4-1-1-7 is which sutra? 3-4-1-1-7. Find out 3-4-1-1-7. 3-4-1-1. Chandasya ubhayatha. छन्दस्य उभयथा. तो छन्दस्य उभयथा तत्र put this straight comma. So 34117 up to end of the third chapter, it adhikar goes. So likewise, as you have put nishpramanasya similar chandasya ubhayatha, here also put the similar mark like this, which I have shown the similar mark at the end of chandasya ubhayatha. So that means धातो सूत्रस्य अधिकार एतावत् पर्यन्तम् आगच्छति. तद् चिह्नेन ज्ञायते. Then again find out the sutra 3284. Take out the sutra 3284. 3284. Bhute. Bhute. This is also Adhikar Sutra. So put a similar red sign at the beginning, reverse comma, and Vibhakti Chihnam 7-1. 7-1. 7-1 means Saptami Vibhakti Ekvachan. So you say that how the Vibhakti chain is changing. In Pratyaya you had given 1-1. In Dhato you had given 5-1. In Bhute you are giving 7-1. This will have their own meaning because of the Vibhakti. How they will be used we will see later on. Bhute Vibhakti Chihnam gives 7-1. And this Adhikar goes up to 3 to 122. 3 to 122. Which is the Sutra 3 to 122? 3 to 122.
Puri lung chas mein.
Puri lang chas mein. Atra give that comma, sign as shown. And that shows that up to this point, yes, Bhute, Adhikar of Bhute goes up to this point. Puri lang chas mein. This shows Bhute's Adhikar finishes in that sutra. Then take out the sutra 411. Jya Pratipadika. 411. 411. Jya Pratipadika.
में क्या करना है?
411 411 ज्या प्रातिपदिका सूत्र. तो इसको निकालिए. ज्या प्रातिपदिकात्. एतदपि अधिकार सूत्रम. This is also अधिकार सूत्र. Inverted comma sign over here. And
Only single inverted comma.
Single inverted comma. Because in beginning it will be single inverted comma. And in the top it will you give Vibhakti chain 5-1. Now again it is coming 5-1. 5/1. How to give the Vibhakti chain I have told you. 5/1. And at side right up to 5-4-160. That's the same Nishpramanishya. 5-4-160. So come again to 5-4-160 Nishpramanishya. Open that sutra. 5-4-160 Nishpramanishya. You have already put 2 commas there. 2 adhikar were coming there. Pratyaya and Parashya. At the end. That is a straight comma. And now put a third comma. That means a third adhikar also coming up to this level. There will be 3 commas at the end of Nishpramanishya, which will show that 3 adhikars are coming up to this sutra. Understood? Now come to that.
क्षम्यतां महोदय. संख्या किं महोदय? सम्यक् न.
5-4 54,160.
धन्यवादः महोदय।
अन्तिम यत्र अधिकार गच्छति 54,160 निष्प्रमाणिश्च या प्रातिपदिकात् सूत्रमस्ति 411 and its adhikar goes up to 54,160. Take out the sutra 54,160 and you have already put two closing marks, commas, which are not inverted, these are straight. So now you put a third similar mark over there. That means three sutras are coming up to that adhikar. Adhikar sutras are coming up to that extent. Now take out another sutra, 4176. 4176 tadhitaah. 4176. Open. Page 74. 4176 tadhitaah. This is also adhikar sutra. I am not going for meaning. I have already told you that these adhikar sutras themselves do not bear any meaning. When they enter into the next sutra, then that sutra gets its meaning. So adhikar sutra itself has no meaning. When it enters into the next sutra, in that sutra gets its meaning after getting the adhikar sutra, after entrance of the adhikar sutra. So tadhitaah. Tadhita, here also give an inverted comma mark. Similarly, as you have given on pratyaya and parasya. This is all the adhikar sutra. At the top of it, give the vibhakti chihnam 1-3. That is prathama vibhakti bahuvachanam. 1/3.
With
Prathama
black
vibhakti.
pencil.
Black pencil. Use pencil only, not pen. Use
Black
pencil.
pencil.
So that if you commit a mistake, you can erase it and correct it. So don't use pen. Use pencil only. Red pencil and black pencil. So vibhakti chihnam is to be written by black pencil, and the inverted comma sign is to be given with red pencil. So that whenever you open the book, that red signal is in front of you. Immediately you can see this is adhikar sutra. So tadhitaah, and it goes up to again 54,160. The same sutra. 54,160. When I say 54,160, that means what? Fifth chapter, Pancham Adhyaya, Chaturtha Pada, Shadadhikam Ekashashti. Shashtadhikam Ekshatam. 160. Shashtadhikam Ekshatam. Sutra Sankhya.
Sir, can you please repeat? Panchamadhyaya Chaturdha Pataha.
Shashtadhikam Ekashatam. 160. Sutra Sankhya.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
160 is clear. संस्कृतेन वदामि चेत् षष्टि अधिकम् एकशतं.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
पञ्चमध्यायः चतुर्थपादः षष्टि अधिकम् एकशतं. Please निष्प्रमाणिश्च.
Oh my God.
Adya Asha ji is also in the class.
जी सर।
चलिए ठीक, तो समझ में आ रहा है ना जो पढ़ा रहा हूँ?
अब समझ में आ रहा है।
ठीक,
अभी थोड़ा सा कुछ इस लायक हो गए कि बैठ के पढ़ सके।
ठीक।
तो 115 निष्प्रमाणस्य आया, इसमें क्या करना है?
निष्प्रमाणिश्च, इसमें आप फिर वही लास्ट में चिन्ह लगाइए, अधिकार चिन्ह बंद होने वाला। तो 4 चिन्ह हो गए। अब पहले 2 थे प्रत्यय, फिर परस्य, फिर आया ज्ञान प्रातिपदिकात और तद्धिताः। इस प्रकार से नाउ यू विल गेट 4 straight comma signs at the end of sutra निष्प्रमाणिश्च. So what does it indicate? indicates that 4 Adhikar sutras are ending at this sutra. 4 number of Adhikar sutras are ending at this sutra. This indicates. So when you go back, you can find which are those 4 Adhikar sutras.
Samartham,
So
I had to step out, so I missed out quite a few. But he says, are you going to give us a
so
note?
you then listen to the recording. This is not going to be repeated.
Dhanyavad, no problem.
So now this Gya Pratipayat Tadhita. Now come to Sutra Sanghitayam 6171. 6171. 6171. Sanghitayam. This is also Adhikar Sutra. Page 102. Sanghitayam. Now put the inverted comma sign at the beginning, this Adhikar Chinnam with red pencil. This is Adhikar Sutra. And at the top, give the Vibhakti Chinnam 7-1. 7-1. Sate. That means Saptami Vibhakti Ekvachana. 7 means Saptami Vibhakti Ekvachana. Sanghitaya. And its Adhikar goes up to 61154. 61154. What is the sutra?
153 Mahodaya.
154. Paraskar Prabhitini Cha Sangyayam. 61154. 61154.
153.
What I am telling you, do that.
Yes.
Mishram Chanupasargam Sangam. Till that, is it?
61154. Paraskar Prabhitini Cha.
महोदय किन्तु तत्र 154 मध्ये अनुदात्तं पदमेकवर्जम् इति अस्ति तस्य पूर्वसूत्रमस्ति
Paraskar Prabhitini Cha. Which version you are having, Ashtadhyayi? I have told you to keep the Sanskrit Bharati.
Yeah, Sanskrit Bharatiyaः एव.
Pushpa Dikshit.
Pushpa Dikshit.
So 154 is Paraskar Prabhitini Cha.
No, in my book it's given as 153.
How come it is?
In my book also.
Different edition.
Acharya. In my book also it is 153. I also have same book.
Yeah. Even I have. That is 153.
153 is Kasi Rajastunde Nagare.
153 Kasi Rajastunde Nagare.
That is 152 for us.
154 is Paraskar Prabhitini Cha. Sangyaya. Up to this. See the sutra. If there is difference, then put the mark on that sutra. This is Sanghitayam. Now come to Angasya 641. 641. 641. Angasya. Then here also put the Adhikar Chinnam. Now I will say only Adhikar Chinnam. Now you understood what is Adhikar Chinnam. I don't have to repeat every time. So at the top of it, give the Anuvritti Chinnam 6-1. Shashti Vibhakti Ekvachan 6/1. Angasya. And its Adhikar goes up to 7,497. Each Gana 7,497. Each Gana. Seven 497. Each Gana. Seven 497 is the last sutra of Saptamadhyaya. Each Gana. up to that sutra, this adhikar goes. Echa gana, angas. Echa gana, up to 7490. So there also give that closing mark of adhikar sutra at the end of it. So that shows this adhikar sutra is coming up to this sutra. And now
Vibhakti Bahuvachan for each gana.
each gana 7497. Sutra Sankhya 7497. Each gana.
No,
But,
Vibhakti Sankhya.
Huh?
Vibhakti.
That Angasya only you have to put Vibhakti Sankhya on Angasya, not on the closing sutra.
Ah.
On Angasya, I have told you 6-1.
Then use Mehman.
Okay. Now I'll come to next 8-1-16.
Mohammed, I'm getting 741 as a Bahulam Chandasi. I'm not getting
7497. 7497.
7497.
Is Bahulam Chandasi, Mahodaya.
7497. Take out the page number 7497.
Yeah, 97 is Bahulam Chandasi.
Bahulam Chandasi, that is what I'm getting, sir.
That is what I am also getting.
No. Page 7497.
Yeah, 7497 happens to be Bahulam Chandasi. Page number 126.
सर मेरे में ईचा गना है.
Echa gana. Echa gana. 7
Yeah.
4.
Page number 129.
Page
Yes.
129.
Yes, there is a each gana.
Echa gana 7497. You are saying some other sutra. Echa gana.
महोदय अष्टम अध्याये प्रथम पादस्य सूत्रमस्ति ईचगणः.
अध्याये प्रथम पाद महोदय.
सप्तम अध्याये चतुर्थ पाद.
सप्तम अध्याये चतुर्थ पाद.
97 संख्या सूत्र. 97.
धन्यवाद.
Correct.
I'm getting it the same thing. Ashtama Adhyay Pratama Paden 697, page 129.
Kim.
No, that is
Echa.
7497.
What is the sutra? Read out.
7497 to Chandasa Asiva.
सर इसके आगे.
No.
That is still.
Just one before that. Yeah.
Not even one. नास्ति एव तत्र. छन्दसु no var.
Yeah. Sarvasya dve Ashtamagana.
No. You are saying something. Other sutra.
Ashtama Prathama Ganesh 97 is each gana only.
Each gana is there. Try to find out properly.
Yeah.
Anyway, now come to Ashtadhyayi Pratham Pada 8-1-16 Padasya 8-1-16 Padasya. This is also Adhikar Sutram 8-1-16
6-1. May I ask you one thing more?
8-1-16 8 अष्टम अध्याय प्रथम पाद षोडश संख्या 8th chapter first पाद 16 सूत्र संख्या 16 षोडश पदस्य पदस्य ऊपर विभक्ति चिन्ह दीजिए 6-1 और अधिकार अप टू 8-3-54 इडाया वा
Padasya is 8-1-16, right?
its adhikar goes to 8354. Idaya va.
Page 136.
So there give the at the end give the sign, closing sign, comma, straight comma. So on top. So this give you the adhikar sutra. Then another 8117 17 padat. Next sutra padat. This is also adhikar sutram. They give the adhikar chinnam and then vibhakti chinnam 5-1. 5-1. 17. 17. Next sutra, just next one. Padat. Padat says 16, 17 is Padat.
Just see.
17 Padat. Padat 5-1 Vibhakti Chinnam and then give the adhikar up to 8-1-68. Sagatirapi thing 8-1-68. 8-1-68. In that page which I had given, all the where the adhikar is ending, that sutra is also given. Check it with that. 8-1-68. Sagatirapi thing. There you give the comma sign, closing comma sign. That means adhikar sutra padat, adhikar of padat coming up to this. So these are the main.
Can you repeat the number, please? Can you repeat the number, please? Sutra number.
8-1-68. 8-1-68. 68. 8-1-68. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
And put the sign number there. I find. Okay, so we have put about 10 adhikar sutras. There are many more adhikar sutras, but here I have given only few. Pratyaya, Parasya, only 10. When we will progress in our study, we will find more and more adhikar sutras will be coming. And this way, you will have to put the mark over it. I will tell you that adhikar sutra, put adhikar chinnam, and then you will put the adhikar chin like that. Now, what is anuvritti? Anuvritti is a small adhikar. That is the part of a sutra going in up to next sutras. So, what I had given you the study material, in that you can take out the page number 32, which I had sent. Page number 32. Prathama Adhyaya Tritiya Pada, page 41. Take out the 131, Sutra Sankhya 131. 131. Bhuvadayo Dhatavaha. 131. Page number 41. Bhuvadayo Dhatavaha. Did it? Found it? 131.
What is
Bhuvadayo
Prathamadhyaya
131.
131.
131. I will tell on the number 131 means Prathamadhyaya Tritiya Pada Pratham Sutram.
Vibhakti Chinnah.
Bhuvadayo Dhatavaha. Try to find out the numbers fast, because if you take so much time for the sutra, there is given which path, or on the top of the page it is written which adhyaya is you are reading. Prathamadhyaya Tritiya Pada written on the top of the page, so you can straight away find out. At the bottom there Prathamadhyaya Tritiya Pada is written. So Bhuvadayo Dhatavaha.
1/3 Mahodaya. Vibhakti Chinna 1/3.
Bhuvadayo Dhatavaha. There is a sutra. You have found the sutra? Now
Yes,
put
Mahodaya.
so now Bhuvadayo. अत्र विभक्ति
It
चिह्नं
is given in the study material.
1 3 1 3 भुवादय और धातव विभक्ति चिह्न 1 3. There is no adhikar chihnam or anything on that. Come the next sutra, second one, upadeshe janunasik it. Upadeshe janunasik it. Now in this sutra, two words goes into the next sutras. They are called anurti. Upadeshe and it. So upadeshe you have to give anurti chin. How that? Give that inverted comma, and after upadeshe there is a bracket, sign of bracket close. I have shown it in the page which I have given you, page number 32 in your study material. The upadeshe, there is a closing bracket close sign at the end of upadeshe. Similarly,
which sutra, Mahodaya? Which adhyaya?
I have told so many times, you are not listening or what?
Page number 41.
131. How many times I have to tell you? 131. Page number 41. You are disturbing everyone. Upadeshe janunasik it. Now bhuvadeva dhatavaha. Next is upadeshe janunasik it. Upadeshe means upadeshe. Then put the anurti chihnam there. And then it is another word whose anurti is going ahead. Put the similar sign it on it. And the bracket close. I have demonstrated, given the demonstration in the this study material. See the page 32. Have you read the study material? I had given 3 days back. You have not studied. You have not studied the study material. So what is the purpose of giving the study material?
Studied.
I have studied, Mahodaya.
So there is the Upadeshe Janunasik it. You see that sutra. I have given the marking in red pencil how it is to be given. Upadeshe, there is a Upadeshe Anurti Chinnam. There's an inverted comma and then bracket close sign. And then over it. These are the two words which are going down up to the. So now Upadeshe. Upadeshe, its Anurti goes up to 139. And it goes up to 139. Both these words goes up to 139 is Tasya Lopaha. 139 is a sutra ki Tasya Lopaha. So Upadeshe it. Both of these words are Anuritti. This is called Anuritti. Likewise, as in Adhikar, these two words are going into the every sutra below up to 139. Tasya Lopaha. Is it understood? Similarly, Halantyam. Next sutra is 133 Halantyam. You put the Anuritti chin. This is called Anuritti chin. Entire sutra, Anuritti chin. It goes up to 134. Then next sutra. Navibhakta Tusma. Upadeshe Janunasika it. This is the sutra. We will study these sutras later on. Right now, you can put the Vivekti Chinnam as shown in that study material I have given. You put these marks accordingly in your Ashtadhyayi, what I have given you in this study material. You can put with a red pencil and black pencil, you can put the sign in your Ashtadhyayi. So these are called Anuritti Chinna. They are inverted comma and bracket close. This means only that word is going into the next sutra. That is called Anuvritti. And Adhikar means the entire sutra is going up to a long distance. Anuvritti also, entire sutra can go. That Halantyam is there. It is Anuvritti. If it is Anuvritti, we give a bracket sign. That means it is Anuvritti. It is going up to 1 or 2 sutras next. And similarly, Adi Yukritavaha Sha Pratyasya. These are the sutras where Anuvritti Chinnam is given. So you put the Chinna with 6 signs like that. So you have to go through this. This is the today's lesson. you have to understand what is Adhikar and Anuvritti. Next time we will study what is Sangya Sutram. I will send some study material about next type of sutra, Sangya Sutram. What is a Sangya Sutram? We have to understand what is the type of sutras and how to, what is the meaning of this sutra. I mean, Sangya Sutram means what is its work. Adhikar Sutram, I have told you. What is Adhikar Sutram? Adhikar Sutram, it has the right to enter into the sutras coming next to it up to a certain extent. Adhikar Sutram does not have its own meaning. It gives the meaning to the next sutras. So when we put the sutra in the next sutra, you will make out the meaning of that sutra. Similarly, Anuvritti also, when we take Anuvritti, the letters on which Anuvritti Chihnam is given, those Anuvritti, when it goes in next sutra, the next sutra finds its meaning likewise. So I find that some people have left the class before Shanti Pat. So I have already informed yesterday that what you are studying is a Shastra. So no one should leave the class before Shanti Pat. If there is any emergency, that is different issue. But if you are a serious student, you must not leave the class in between for Shanti Pat. So you must have, someone has raised a hand. Manish Goyal and Lakshmi have raised their hands. Manish Goyal, please, what you want to ask?
Sir, I just want to ask you one thing. Opposite all the sutras, there is some digit written after it. So what that connotes?
You don't have to bother about that right now.
Okay.
You only listen to what I am saying, and what in the book what is written, you don't have to break your head on that. You have to try to understand what I am telling.
Very right. Very right.
Slowly, when you go into, then you will come. And next, Aruna, Anuradha.
नमो नमः नमो नमः आचार्य
Aruna.
जो अनुभूति सूत्र दिए गए हैं स्टडी मटेरियल में, उनमें सूत्र नंबर 1, 7, 8 और 9 में कोई भी चिन्ह नहीं दिया गया है, तो इसका मतलब ऐसा है कि वो सारा ही अनुवृत्ति है कि मुझे वो समझ में नहीं आया।
हाँ, तो अब समझ में आएगा, जब तक पढ़ाऊंगा तो समझ में आ जाएगा। अभी आप सिर्फ अनुवृत्ति चिन्ह कैसे लगाया जाता है उतना समझ।
ठीक।
जिसमें चिन्ह नहीं है, इसका मतलब उसकी कोई अनुवृत्ति आगे नहीं जा रही। उसमें अनुवृत्ति आ रही है, पर उसमें से कुछ जा नहीं रहा। उसमें ऊपर का अनुवृत्ति उसमें आ रहा है, पर उसमें से कुछ नहीं जा रहा। अच्छा। और हाँ, अनुराधा, डॉक्टर अनुराधा।
सर नमस्कार सर। सर आप थोड़ा ज्यादा फास्ट बोल रहे हैं सर।
फास्ट बोल रहे हैं?
आई फील कि क्योंकि वो पेज नंबर वगैरह फटाफट मिल नहीं रहे, क्योंकि बुक आज ही तो लाइक खोला है, क्योंकि आज कल ही आया था मेरा बुक।
आज ही खोला है ना आपने, तो धीरे धीरे अभ्यास हो जाएगा। मैं तो बहुत धीरे धीरे बोला हूँ
सर,
तो
मेरा उतना नॉलेज नहीं है सर, आप देखना।
ठीक है, थोड़ा अभ्यास करें, सबका टाइम।
एक सजेशन दे दूं, एक सजेशन।
हाँ बताइए, सजेशन दीजिए। सिंधुजा जी कुछ सजेशन दे रही है।
इसमें क्या करिए, जब आप स्टडी मटेरियल सर देते हैं, उसको देख देख के मैंने सब में बुक मार्क लगा के रखा और पेन से नोट करके रखा, तो यू नीड नॉट फाइंड दैट टाइम।
एग्जैक्टली,
आपका टाइम खराब नहीं होता।
Exactly. My book has arrived yesterday only, तो इसीलिए दिक्कत था। नेक्स्ट क्लास में मैं वही करूंगी आपका सजेशन। थैंक यू।
आपकी बात ठीक है, लेकिन वैसे ये एक मतलब टाइम बचाने का तरीका है।
ठीक है
मैडम, थैंक यू।
ओके। और कौन? लक्ष्मी, और कई लोगों ने हाथ उठाया है, सबके लिए उत्तर देना मुश्किल है। हाँ मिस्टर लक्ष्मी, क्या नाम है पूरा?
लक्ष्मी सौम्या।
हाँ लक्ष्मी सौम्या। हाँ, आप क्या, व्हाट यू वांट टू आस्क प्लीज?
Anuvrutti, in the Anuvrutti, Anuvrutti, bracket, Upadeshe. After Upadeshe, we have to put a bracket.
Upadeshe, up to Upadeshe. Only this word is going as a Anuvritti.
Okay.
This word will be taken in the next sutra. So only
that-
this word, not the entire sutra. Only part of
Okay,
the sutra is going ahead. That is called Anuvritti. When entire
Okay.
sutra goes, that is known as Adhikar, and when part of the sutra goes, that is called Anuvritti. Sometimes
This
the entire
whole
sutra also goes.
goes
So
up to
slowly you will know
1.9.
there is no difference between Adhikar and Anuvritti. They are the same thing, in fact.
Okay. This whole
Anuvritti,
sutra goes up to 1 point first Pradhama Adhyaya.
अभी अब धीरे धीरे चलिए, अभी इसको थोड़ा देख लीजिए जितना बताया है. You don't have to hurry much. हाँ, Mr. Chaitanya, you wanted to ask something. Mr. Chaitanya has raised hand. हाँ.
Mahodaya, Nama Namaha. You mentioned anuvrittis where part of the sutra gets carried forward to the subsequent sutras. But in Halantyam, we see that the whole sutra is getting carried forward. So in that, is it like, how do we know it is Adhikara versus Anuvritti?
Yeah, Adhikar Sutra goes a long distance, whereas Anuvritti goes a short distance.
Okay.
That is the difference.
Okay, Mahodaya. Thank you.
आचार्य जी नमो नमः।
हाँ शैलेंद्र पूछिए। हाँ शैलेंद्र जी बताइए, आप क्या पूछ रहे हैं?
आचार्य जी मैं ये जानना चाहता, मैंने जो आपने बताया, मैंने पुस्तक से अष्टाध्यायी से वो सूत्र तो निकाल लिया, लेकिन उसमें हम कुछ लिख नहीं पाए।
तो आप मेरा ये रिकॉर्डिंग है, रिकॉर्डिंग सुन लीजिएगा, उसके बाद उसको सुन करके ध्यानपूर्वक देखिए। तो मैं दोबारा तो पूरा रिपीट नहीं कर सकता,
हाँ,
लिख नहीं पाए तो
एक एग्जाम्पल बता दीजिए इसमें, जैसे क्या लिखना होता है।
नहीं आप मेरा रिकॉर्डिंग सुन लीजिएगा, उसके बाद उसको सुन करके अपना लिखिए। मैं बार बार चीज को रिपीट नहीं कर सकता। हाँ, अब नेक्स्ट किसको क्या पूछना है?
ब्रैकेट आल्सो इन द रेड पेंसिल।
हाँ, रेड पेंसिल से अनुवृत्ति चिन्ह और ब्लैक पेंसिल से जो उसका विभक्ति चिन्ह देना है, और आगे जो अधिकार के जहां तक जाता है वो लिखना है ब्लैक पेंसिल से। ठीक है। और someone else also raised hand, सौम्या।
only one suggestion, just a small suggestion, sir.
Please